And it's the world famous Ultimate Twang, Asheville's free media. Mike, your country musicologist. My fellow twangers and twangettes, are you ready? We have got a great lineup today. Third hour, going to be special. We're going to be devoting it to the West. It's the world famous Ultimate Twang, Asheville's free media, taking you back summer of '79. Jim Reeves, Deborah Allen added later. That is Don't Let Me Crossover, sneaking into the top 10. And of course, kicking things off with a Ray Price classic, Invitation to the Blues, from the summer of 1958. Good afternoon, Mike, your country musicologist, and it is a beautiful day here in Ashtopia, Ash Heaven, Ash Vegas, Asheville, North Carolina. Completely unlike yesterday, where it was pouring down like crazy. Yes, you practically had a boat to get to point A to point B. Here's Donna. It's the world famous Ultimate Twang, Asheville's free media. Gotta love it. It's Buck and the Boys. 1965, February that year, made it to number one, spent 5 weeks on top. I've Got a Tiger by the Tail, and it was also his only top 40 pop hit as well. How about that? Never get tired of hearing Buck Owens and the Buckaroos. It's the world famous Ultimate Twang, Asheville's free media, taking you back. Fall of '85, top 5, Only in My Mind. Reba McEntire, that's from her Have I Got a Deal for You album. And that's going to be coming up here on our Ultimate Twang blog real soon as a classic album review. It's a good album, and I'll give you all the details. It's not posted yet. It might get posted tonight, might be tomorrow, but here within the next several hours, let's put it that way. And of course, you can check out all of our classic album reviews and our singles of the day at the Ultimate Twang blog. All you have to do is just go to our page here at ashevillefm.org, click on blog, and it'll take you right there. We've got some good ones on there. You can spend a couple of hours easily. At least I think so. But hey, I'm a little bit biased, of course, too. Here's Aaron Tippin, big hit back in the early part of 1995. This is called For You, I Will. Ultimate Twang, Asheville Free Media. It's the world famous Ultimate Twang, Asheville's free media. There you go, Furlan Husky, 1955. Ultimate Twang almost hit. Dear Mr. Brown. Mike, your country musicologist. Don't forget, coming up hour 3, we're going to take that trip out west. Some great Western sounds for a solid hour. That's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait till we get there. Wrapping up this first hour, we got Carlene Carter. It's the world famous Ultimate Twang, Asheville's free media. Walking, talking, crying, barely beating broken heart. Eddie's Highway 101, spring of 1990, top 5 hit. Mike, your country musicologist, hanging out with you into the second hour, having a great time, as we always do, playing these great sounds of days gone by, like this one, Jerry Lee. It's the world famous Ultimate Twang, Asheville's free media. Well, that ought to get you up and going. If it doesn't, you better have your pulse checked. You might have some problems. Hey, a website called mandatory.com has come out with their list of the 10 worst inventions of all time. And among the items on their list, there's an anti-eating face mask, a baby cage, a cage that actually hung out the window. Very bad idea. Also, the parachute jacket where the inventor died during the first trial. Some of the better-known products on their list include the spray-on hair, the Ford Pinto, Agent Orange, subprime mortgages, and Clippy. You remember Clippy, don't you? He was the annoying Microsoft paperclip that used to pop up all the time, usually at the most inopportune time. Here's Hank Snow.
We're Ultimate Twang and proud of it.
That's the way. World famous Ultimate Twang, Asheville's free media. 96. That's some of the best country rock you'll ever hear. Sawyer Brown, whatever they do. Fun sounds to listen to. Round here, that just snuck into the Country 20 that year. Mike, your country musicologist. Hey, don't forget AFM News Hour coming up at 7 o'clock tonight at the conclusion of our program. Make sure you stay tuned for that. Right now, here she is, Loretta. It's the world famous Ultimate Twang, Asheville's free media. There you go, 1974, the date, The Road of Life, the name of the album. That is the legendary father of bluegrass, Bill Monroe and all the Bluegrass Boys. And the good old country baptized. I love that album. That is one of my favorite albums in my collection, especially when it comes to country or bluegrass sacred music. That one there, just, it almost takes the cake, I gotta say. Hey, it's time to jump in the UT time machine once again. We're heading back to this week in 1957. It's the world famous Ultimate Twang, Asheville's free media. Good sounds right there. 1976, top of the country music charts. August of that year, Don Williams, man who's now in the Country Music Hall of Fame, deservedly so. Thanks to great sounds like that one. Say It Again. Never get tired of hearing his music. Phyllis checking in on Facebook. letting us know she's experiencing ultimate twang and liking that Bill Monroe that we played a little while ago. Hey, let's check some birthdays. Those who are or would have been celebrating birthdays this week, including Henson Cargill, Sarah Evans, also Richie McDonald, the lead singer of Lone Star, and Howard Bellamy of the Bellamy Brothers. Remember this big hit from 1982? It's the world-famous Ultimate Twang, Asheville's free media. Cliff Cochran, Love Me Like a Stranger. Mike, your country musicologist. Don't forget, coming up here, top of the hour, we're headed out west for a solid hour of songs about cowboys, rodeos, western swing, and a whole lot more. Right now, Lynn Anderson, 1983, Ultimate Twang. That's how you start out an hour of Western music right there with a theme from Rawhide, don't you think? Here's a good way to follow that up, too. Mr. George Strait, I love this record. Still do after so many years. 1983, Top 5. It's Amarillo by Morning. We're heading west on Ultimate Twang. It's the world-famous Ultimate Twang, Asheville's free media. Dan Seals, that was his first top 10 country hit back in 1984, and God must be a cowboy at heart. Of course, he'd had a couple of pop top 10s as part of England Dan and John Ford Coley. Mike, your country musicologist, hanging out with you. Don't forget, coming up top of the hour, it is AFM News Hour, an hour of news and information for Asheville and surrounding areas. And again, coming up at the conclusion of our little get-together here. Right now, though, we stay out west. This is Red Foley. Place where I worship is the wide open spaces. Ultimate Twang.
Retro and proud of it. We are Ultimate Twang.